Hi, welcome. I'm Drew from Tri-City Scuba, and here's another scuba gear how-to video. A little lubrication gets my brain working. Okay, today we're going to talk about setting up your scuba unit. We provide this sheet to all of our open water students. If you'd like this, send us an email to info@scubacenter.ca. We'd be happy to send this PDF to you. It has the nice step-by-step assembly and disassembly instructions. Today, we'll talk about putting your scuba unit together. The first thing you're going to do, I've already done it, is take your equipment from your gear bag. The second thing we want to do is wet our BCD. Now, most of the time when we're diving, we're near a body of water. I don't have water, so I'll just do a simulated pool dip. Okay, the reason we want to do this is we want to make the fabric on this cam band a little bit wet. The reason for that is when things get wet, especially fabric, it loosens up a little bit. So let's just pretend it's wet so that it doesn't get sloppy and floppy. So the first thing we're going to want to do is put the BCD on the tank. And we want to put it down so that we have probably about 2 fingers from the top of the cap to the back of the BCD here. Once it's in place, we'll pull the cam strap down to make sure the Velcro is secured. The next step we're going to do is take the valve off, and we're going to inspect this O-ring, make sure that it's present and it's in there and ready for us to make a good seal with our regulator. Second step is we're going to stand behind the BCD like we're putting this together for ourselves. So if we're standing behind ourselves or our dive buddy, remembering that the second stages always go on the right-hand side, and when we teach first aid, this is a very similar saying, you have the right to air. That's how you remember these go on the right-hand side. We'll remove the environmental cap that keeps our inside of our regulator clean and dry, and we'll seat it on the yoke assembly, and then we'll close the yoke wheel down. Once we've done that, we're going to make sure that we tilt the side of the yoke valve so that it's not going to interfere with the operation of the valve. Okay. Next, we'll hook our low pressure inflator up. Low pressure inflator slides back, goes on. You'll hear the click, and we're ready to go. All right, some people like to put the hose in this little clippy thing. Some people don't. It's optional. It's cosmetic. And now we have our gauges with our SPG. All right, once we've done this, a nice little tip is we always hold the SPG against the back of the BCD in case something happens. We don't want any glass going anywhere. We slowly crack the tank valve. We go all the way open. Here at Tri-City, once we've opened it, we'll back it off just a touch. Some places leave it all open. There are all kinds of angry conversations all over the internet. Whatever you like to do. We'll take a look at our gauge and see that we have lots of air in here. Okay? Next thing we'll do is check our low pressure inflator valve. We'll fill it all the way up. Why do we do that? It does a couple things. You heard the overpressure valve go. We can pull on the tag to make sure that it releases, or the string to make sure it releases. Let it out of the dump valve on your BCD. Now we know that our BCD operates and we have air. Finally, perfect. We now know that the Venturi valve works. That free flow is good. It's a fail-safe. And finally, we'll also check our octo. Again, smell the air. Smells good. You can taste it. It'll taste good. And that's everything. So now you know how to assemble a scuba unit. Thanks for watching.